Hey everybody, welcome to GeoGuessr. Today we are joined by Fixer,
Hello.
Dr. Brian Lorgon 111,
Hello, hello.
the Pastafarian 42,
Greetings!
and Tulkus I Have No Numbers.
Kairate.
Gesundheit. And I'm gonna say that every time. Just get over it. But last week's champion from the viewers was Bossum Gamer with 21,570 points. And yeah, it was a pretty close matchup among several players, so I think it was pretty fun.
Woohoo! Congrats.
Congrats to
Congratulations.
Bossum Gamer. It was not planned that he actually had the custom map last week as well, so. And is there any special news, Fixer?
Nope, no special news. If you guys want to participate, make sure you click on the seed in the link in the description below and play along with us. Share your score either in the comments or on the subreddit. We post this on the GeoGuessr subreddit, and we'd like to see how you guys did. Even in posting your thought process, we'd like to see what you're thinking.
And you get special mention. Oh, sorry, Tulkus.
We encourage subreddit participation. So yeah.
Yes.
r/GeoGuessr. Go. We get like stickied there sometimes. It's fun.
Ew, that sounds nasty. But if you post a video, you tend to get a special mention as well. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We enjoy videos.
Absolutely.
But shall we go ahead and start the challenge and see how horribly we end up guessing?
Yes. Let's see who's the worst.
I tend to go for the golf scores. But we're going to go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1, go.
And I will remember to click mute right now.
Right, welcome to this week's GeoGuessr. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Let's find out where we are. This looks a little bit more... could be in the intermediate climates. Is it called intermediate? I have no idea. As always. This is a quite long path, and I have no idea why that now hangs. Okay. Well, there we go. It got stuck. Oh, let's see here. Well, guessing on the local plant life. Alright. So, sun is about here-ish. We are north is here, so we are north of the equator. Now, the question is North America or Europe? Quite a hard guess, to be honest. Judging from the vegetation, it could be anywhere. So, I think it might be a good guess to... Well... What would be a good guess? Blimey. Yeah. So, fence like this can be found throughout the world. Although this has to be a warmer region. So, yeah, let's... sure, why not? Let's pick Minnesota for now. I think that's a pretty good guess for... Oh! A sign! A sign which says... Okay, it's something, Mexico. Let's take Brazil. No, let's take Mexico. There we go. Make guess. Oh, not so far away. Cool. Yeah, I saw that sign with Spanish on there. Hooray! And such.
I did horrible.
I did horrible.
I did quite well on the last second.
I got
Okay.
0.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I at least got points. Not a lot. I ended up... I'll go ahead and start off. I ended up in Brazil, because that looked kind of like the one where we found the pants. That
I
one
remember
time.
that,
Yep.
So I guess Brazil, and I was like, if I find anything, I'll move it. But I never found anything. I just kept along the dirt trail and got 135. How'd you do, Fixer?
Not bad, actually. All you really had to go on at first was the location of the sun, which pointed towards the northern hemisphere, and the foliage, which pretty much can be anywhere in the northern hemisphere. But if you went down far enough, and I tell you, I clicked violently down the road, and I eventually ran into a building that had Spanish on it, so I guessed in Mexico, and I got 2571.
Wow.
How did you do, Brian?
I tried to look at the sun, but there was a lot of foliage overhead, and so I couldn't really tell. It looked kind of dry, kind of warm, and so Australia was kind of my first guess, although Brazil and southwestern United States were other places that popped into my head. I went down the road a ways but never found anything, and so I guessed in the middle of Australia and got 0.
Pasta?
Well, I followed the path, did the sun thing, and put it down in Minnesota initially. But then, on the last second, I found a sign with Spanish on it and plugged it right in the middle of Mexico and got 1,873 points.
And finally, the awfully quiet Tulkus.
Well, I was doing UHC. It's not fair. Yeah, so I also found the aforementioned Spanish sign. It looked like a campaign poster, maybe, with the word Escuela on it. I unfortunately lacked the initiative / wherewithal to actually I forgot that Mexico existed or something. So I just
That
sort of
sounds
left
like
it
an American
in Brazil and got 198 points.
You know,
yeah.
we've had like 3 or 4 of them in the Yucatan Peninsula.
Yeah, it seems like most of Mexico isn't covered, but that area seems pretty well saturated.
Well, we had one that was
It's a
like
tourist region, after all.
Yeah,
we had one.
It's the... But
We had one random one that just happened to be at Chichen Itza, which I thought was cool.
Neat.
I've seen most of them in the Yucatan and the Baja Peninsula, not in the main body.
Yep. Awesome.
Oh, and one little tip: the Caribbean. Hardly any of that's actually mapped, so you're not going to see it in there.
At
All
least
right.
So,
not in
just-
a normal challenge.
Yeah, not in a normal GeoGuessr challenge. But anyway,
There-
let's go ahead and go on to round 2 in 3, 2, 1.
And let's see. Okay,
All right.
buildings. And what do we got here? Grupo 8? Windmills. Weird sign. Yeah, let's hey, come here you. Let's go in this direction. Yep, like here-ish. Another of those strange red signs. Could be in Spain, to be honest. Oh no, that is just fence, so can we get far enough? Oh, cool. Bus stop with Paragem? I have no idea what that means. Anyways, yeah, it could be Mexico again. Could be Spain or Italy for all I know. Oh, there is something. Oh no, it's just one of these. Well, not really. Quinta do Celao von Aria. Quinta Celao. Yeah. I will plug it down in Spain for now. Just because. Oh, there are signs. Boa Vista, Ayas Cruz. That actually doesn't help at all. Well, yeah, let's wait. And oh, it was Portugal. Cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah, kinda.
I
My
was
guess
guessing
is still
Mediterranean,
horrible.
but the wrong spot.
Yep, me too.
All right,
So
so
anyway.
Al,
Al's host.
Yeah, I did another horrible guess. I'm still in the sub-1,000 club. I'm joining Matt from last week, I think. I couldn't tell where it was because I couldn't really find anything that useful. I didn't know where that something 8 sign was kind of pointing towards, so I guessed just like in the middle of Eastern Europe and got 759 points because the vibrant colors could have been a lot of European places in my opinion. But anyway, how did you do, Fixer?
Yeah, I immediately felt the Mediterranean vibe, and I was thinking Spain or Italy. But I went down the road and I saw some signs, and the signs, it did not look Portuguese at all. It looked actually like from Ireland. It had the white signs like that Ireland uses. So I went against my better judgment, I suppose, and I went with Ireland and got 1670.
Still not too bad.
Some regions in southern Ireland have a somewhat Mediterranean flair to them.
So it wasn't that bad of a guess.
Yep.
Not too bad.
How did you do, Brian?
Not too well. I couldn't find any signs other than something that just had numbers as like a mile marker on it. I saw red tiles on the roof that made me think it kind of looked Mediterranean and kind of dry. And so I guess somewhere in Greece and ended up over 2,500 kilometers away and got 901 points.
Pasta?
Yeah, I saw this 8 sign you saw as well. And down the road I found some signs, and it looked Spanish to me, so with the Mediterranean flair I put it somewhere east of Madrid and got 3,323 points.
I think Pasta might be winning this one. And how did you do, Tulkas?
I thought it looked like Italy, so I guessed Italy and got 1590.
Not too bad.
So my Ireland had more points than your Italy.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Shall we go ahead and move on to the next round?
Yep.
Sounds good.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
And there we go. Well, this looks European, although Tiniki. Wow. Tinky Mokre. What the actual Tinky Gipsove Mokre? Well, Eastern Europe, I would guess. Black. No, that was only the one. Wow. This could be pretty much anywhere in Eastern Europe. Or Russia. Hey. Oh. Dubushan. Well, let's just pick somewhere in Poland for now. Oh, there is a red yield sign, which is what does that say? Goodrich. No, Uwaga Zamu. Well, that doesn't do anything for me. Big sign, Sokolov. Well, people driving on the right, that's a good sign, I guess. Domek, supermarket. Yeah, Birchi. Yeah, we are in an Eastern European country that doesn't use Cyrillic. But that is Greece. Greek. So, that is definitely Greek. Yeah, now I'm a little bit... Might be in Serbia. Might be Cyprus for all I know. Oh, blood... What? That is weird. That was definitely Greek.
Okay.
Well, that was weird.
That was very weird. I was all over the place with that one, too.
That was a nice brick road. Did anybody notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that. Of course, my initial guess, because I couldn't understand the language and it seemed like it was all over the place, was South Africa, oddly enough. I was like, that's not dry enough to be South Africa, but I couldn't think of anywhere that had languages like that. Apparently it's Poland.
I
Sorry.
see. I was looking
I'm
at
horrible
Pasta's
with
guess
languages.
rather than the actual answer.
But I ended up guessing in Romania, just kind of like, I wanted to go for Eastern Europe, so I just kind of plunked it in there. I accidentally plunked it in Ukraine. I was like, Ukraine, it isn't on GeoGuessr right now, so I moved it down to Romania to much of my chagrin. So I ended up with 3308. How did you do, Fix?
Not too bad. I recognize it as Polish. Growing up in Michigan, there's lots of Polish folk out there. So yeah, I recognized it as Polish. I was pretty sure. I wasn't 100% sure, but pretty sure. So I guessed near Lotz and got 4290.
How did you do, Brian?
I saw some of the writing, didn't recognize it as Polish, but thought somewhere kind of Eastern Europe, and the rest of it kind of looked good. And so I also just kind of plunked somewhere down in there. I ended up with a spot in Hungary that was only 229 miles away, so I got 39.32.
Nice.
Very nice. Pasta?
So my initial guess wasn't too far from the actual position, but I went further down the road and found a sign on a shop which had Greek writing on it. So I thought I might have confused Polish writing with Turkish writing, and so I guessed Cyprus, which is half Turkish, half Greece, and got 1,366 points.
It was great logic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
interesting logic, and it would have really paid off if it was a Cyprus.
Yep, but it might have just been a Greek shop owner in Poland, and that
Yeah.
was what confused me. It was definitely not Cyrillic writing.
And finally, Tulkas, how did you do?
So, I thought it looked, it's not Cyrillic, but it's not Western European. It's probably the Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria belt sort of thing. Maybe not Bulgaria. I don't even know. But I was gonna guess Hungary. Just everything looked like Hungary to me. And then at the last moment, I saw a domain name that ended in .pl, which is, of course, the domain name for Poland, amazingly enough. However, Tolkien forgot about the existence of Poland and thought that PL might perhaps be Portugal, because it had a P followed by an L. And, it didn't look like Portugal, but it had a .pl domain name, so I guessed Portugal. And I got 845 points. Go
Hey,
me.
you still got points for it.
Yeah,
That's a pretty funny
sure.
story, though.
I'm glad you were amused, Brian.
That's the whole point of this whole endeavor, right?
You are
It's to
missing
amuse Brian.
countries today.
Oh, I think most of us are, except for you, Pasta.
Oh well.
Oh, anyone ready for the next round?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and go on in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, let's see if we can get this better. Driving on the right side, judging from the signs, a little bit more of a dry and warm area, I guess. The barks are black and yellow. I don't know where we got that. A shrine, which is a Spanish thing, or a Mediterranean and Mexican thing. So that might be a hint, might not be for all I know. Anyways, here is Avelas. Oh, this is a little train station. Yeah, this could be Spain for all I know. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, there is a A25 sign. And, aha, there we go. Villafranca. Yeah, I think we are in Spain. We are looking for the A25, which apparently A41 has to be more inland. SE. I would say more in the northern regions. Oh, we need to go more to the north. 6, 11. Getting closer, I guess. 20 seconds left. Yeah, I would say somewhere here in the north. Or maybe here-ish. Or here-ish. 821 was it? There we go. Let's make the guess. It was Portugal again. You gotta be kidding me. 825.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm actually semi-happy with that one. Okay, I'm gonna go last on this one because I
right.
think I might have noticed something that someone else didn't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Fixer go first.
Okay, so that was quite interesting. We could get dropped in there. It's like, wait a minute, all of our guesses look the same this week.
Yeah,
The
they really
houses,
do.
It was pretty crazy. Anyway, I go down the road and I see a road sign, and I saw a a word on it that looked like Portuguese. And I saw the highway 823, 825. I found it in Portugal. And I'm 1.9 kilometers away for 49.94.
Wow.
Oh, you got way
Nice.
closer than me. Dang it. I thought I was the only one that noticed that closely.
The one I couldn't find was M221, which I think is the road that we were actually on.
Yep.
Or no, it wasn't.
No, we're on MS-772.
Yeah. But there was a sign for 221. I couldn't find 221, even though I was obviously really close to it. But yeah, good run.
How did you do, Brian?
I got pretty close, 120 kilometers. I saw a sign for Pera de Moco, which is actually really close to the location, but I didn't immediately recognize it as Portuguese, but then I saw the red tile roofs, and since I just learned about that moments ago, I was like, okay, let's put it somewhere in Portugal, and then I was trying to look around for more signs, and it did look plausibly like it was Portuguese, but I didn't look closely enough at the map to try to find any of those places, so I just plopped down in the middle and got 4,600.
Sweet. How did you do, Pasta?
So I thought again it was in Spain, so I was looking for that highway in Spain, only found the A21, plugged it down there, 500 kilometers away, and 3,531 points.
And Tulkas?
So,
Did you guess Brazil?
No, Alvarez, no. I saw the language looked sort of like it. It looked sort of like Spanish, but not really like Spanish. I thought it might have been like maybe Basque or Catalan or something. I assume those are languages to go along with the various independence movements that are in there. And it also looked sort of hilly. So I guessed in the Basque/Catalan area near the Pyrenees in Spain, and I got 3370.
Very nice.
No, we all did well.
And
Al?
I got
Al?
4,743. I thought I was going to be the closest one, but Fixer beat the tar out of me. I actually guessed Portugal because of the power line poles.
Oh,
I was
okay.
looking at them too.
Yeah, they're very distinct. I've been noticing that each time we get to Portugal, got those interesting, like, it's not really A-frame things, but it's got like a ladder thing in the middle of it. Really weird.
Cool.
Look at the power poles next time.
Ah,
strange.
Good to know.
But anyway, you guys ready for another round?
Is this going to be the
Yes.
final one? I've lost track.
I think so.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's see. Yep, it's the final round. We are driving on the right side. This is definitely an American truck. Midland. Well, Midland would be... Oh, we are in Canada East. We're driving east on the 1. So, wherever that is. Well, there's the 1. Now, we're just putting it down here. Keep right except to pass. Ah. What is that? No. 1 that way. Thank you. Hey! Westmoreland. Well, we're driving east, so that way. Well, Hot Springs, Westmoreland. 1 minute left. How far does that go? So, if it's the Westmoreland, where does it have to be? Ah, there we go. South Shore Villa and St. Joseph's Prayer Garden. Yeah, I will just... Since that looks... Oh, this is how it goes. Okay, interesting. 60... Welcome to Crawport. Crawport, home of the PEI Tractor Pull Championship. Okay, oh, you gotta be kidding me! No!
Oh boy.
I think I did the same thing Pasta did.
Blimey.
I think I did the same thing Pasta did. For some reason, Westmoreland was sounding so familiar. I saw a sign for it. I was like, where did we see that? I couldn't remember where for the life of me, so I guess near one of like the other Canadian ones that we had like had in the rural middle of nowhere kind of things. I guessed up in Alberta, and I ended up with 495 points. I was looking over on the right side like, wait, some of these names seem like...
I obviously have to play this more, so I
settlers.
have more experience.
Yeah, it just seemed like European settlers all of a sudden, like Victoria and stuff like that were in the names. I was like, maybe it's over on the east, and then the time ran out before I could guess over there, and yeah. How'd you do, Fixer?
I did okay. We spawned right by the highway sign, the Canadian one
Yeah.
with the maple leaf. The problem is it goes all the way across the darn country.
Right.
That is indeed the problem.
So I don't know. I eventually found a city, the Charlottetown sign, but I didn't know where Charlottetown was, and I guessed Winnipeg in the middle, and I got 965.
How'd you do, Brian?
I see. I didn't see the Canadian one, but I did see the sign for Westmoreland, and originally I was thinking U.S. until I saw like 90 and 60 in kilometers, and then I switched to Canada. It looked like kind of like flat plains, breadbasket-y kind of stuff or whatever, and so I guessed somewhere in Manitoba and ended up getting 816 points.
Pasta?
I did even more horrible than you did. So I plucked it down all the way near Vancouver in British Columbia and got 317 points. Because I thought, Westmoreland, that sounds like it's in the west of Canada. It wasn't.
It was the exact opposite.
I actually found the sign for this town called Crawport.
Yeah, I
which
saw
is
Me too,
that
I saw
too.
that sign.
home of the PEI Tractor Pulling Championship.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes.
I didn't read that either. I just saw Croport.
Dang. And how did you do, Tolkus?
Oh, I read the tractor pulling championship. I just didn't pick up on the PEI, I guess. So I saw the km per hour that told me that was Canada, and I also saw road signs that were in French. So therefore, I guessed Quebec and got 2695.
Nice.
Oh, that's
good.
actually really good.
Yeah.
PEI, Prince Edward Island. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are about to hit our summaries here. I'm afraid to hit mine. I don't know about you guys.
I'm pretty sure I'll get last.
I don't know. I had some doozies in there. Oh, geez. I ended up with 9,440, which is bad for me.
I got
So, how do you-
10,272. Not last.
How'd you do, Fixer?
I got 14,490.
I
Nice.
think I might be last. How'd you do, Pasta?
10,410.
And Tolkus?
Coming in to save Alzarath from humiliation, Tulkas got 8,698.
Yes! Thank you for
So-
losing to me, Tolkus.
Fixer is this week's
Yep.
winner.
Yep.
Woohoo!
At least from
And
the
Brian got
Strangelands.
second.
Well done, sir.
I got third. Pasta came
You
in
got
second.
the... Oh, Pasta, yeah. We ignore Pasta. He always has an unfair advantage because, Europe.
Ah,
I'm kidding.
well, you have a big advantage with the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing about Europe is that it's more likely to be an advantage because, like, if
Yep.
the United States is like the United States and more culturally homogenous. Like, I can't tell like Nevada from Nebraska or something, but like, well, I probably can't. But anyway, but like, you can tell like this little town in Germany is like just it's different. Like that little Greek place. I've been all over the places, and I have like amazing evil German mastermind skills.
You need to use that voice more often, Tulkas. That was pretty good.
I'd like to point out Mexico isn't that much an advantage to Americans. You're not going to find many Americans who are going to know the difference between Durango and Chihuahua.
At
Very
least
true.
you get
One is
the
a
difference
car and
between
one is a
Spain,
dog.
Spanish and
Exactly.
Portuguese.
Anyway,
that was
if you
fun.
guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out everybody else's channel, and we will see you guys next time on
R//
GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr.
Bye.
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 Bye.